Hello children, today let us discuss about atom, ion, radical. Often you will get confused with the ion and radical. What is called as ion? What is called as radical? So before switching over to ion and radical, we must know about an atom. Okay. Why? Because from the atoms only ions and radicals are formed. Okay. So let us know about atom. What is an atom? If you take any matter and if you keep on divide until you get the smallest particle of it, that is nothing but atom. Okay. Atom is the smallest unit of matter. It can't be divided by any physical means. Okay, by chemical means or by under some extraordinary conditions and all, even atom also can be divided, but under normal conditions atom cannot be divided. Okay, that is the reason why Dalton he assumed that atom is indivisible. According to him, atom means indivisible, but nowadays we know very well that atom also divisible. Okay, so let us try to understand what is atom. Atom is nothing but smallest unit of matter, or rather smallest particle also we can call it as smallest particle of matter is nothing but atom. And also we know some of the properties of atom. Okay, if you take any atom, it is electrically neutral, means how many protons will be there, so many electrons will be there. So electrically it is neutral. Okay, when it will become an ion? When it loses an electron or when it gains an electron. Okay, if it loses an electron, it will become positively charged particle. Okay, say for example sodium. Sodium, how many protons are there? 11 protons. How many electrons will be there? 11 electrons. Atomic number of sodium is 11, we all know very well. So atomic number indicates what? Number of protons. If the atom is neutral, how many protons will be there? So many electrons will be there. So if you take sodium atom, a neutral atom, neutral means it is not having any charge, equal number of protons and neutrons. Okay, but you know very well sodium is highly reactive. The moment you expose the sodium, what happens? It combines with atmospheric oxygen. So during that chemical reaction, what happened to sodium? It loses an electron. By losing one electron, what happened to sodium? Let us see. How many protons are there? As usual, 11 protons. Out of 11 electrons, it has lost one electron during chemical reactions. So now how many electrons? Only 10 electrons. How many positive charges are more? One positive charge is more. That is the reason why it is called as Na plus ion, unipositive ion. Okay, so ion means what? Any atom, either by losing the electron or by gaining the electron, acquired some charge. So atom with charge, either positive charge or negative charge, is considered as ion. So what is ion now? Ion means atom having positive charge or negative charge. So any atom which is carrying positive charge or negative charge usually called as ion. Then what is radical? Radical means what? Radicals are formed not out of one atom, group of atoms, either 2 atoms or 3 atoms, in some cases 3-4 atoms also grouped together. If they hold any charge, okay, here also either positive or negative, mostly negative charges. Okay, radicals mostly will be having negative charges only. Okay, so let us see such atoms, group of atoms having charge. Start China, radical. So here at Not single atom, I said group of atoms. Group of atoms, if they are holding some charge, it is called as radical. Like CO3 carbonate ion, NO3 nitrate ion. Okay, next SO4 2 minus sulfate ion, SO3 2 minus sulfite ion. So how many atoms are here in carbonate? If you see, 1 carbon, 3 oxygen, altogether 4 atoms having charge. If you take nitrate, 1 nitrogen, 3 oxygens, again 4, 1 sulfur, 4 oxygen, altogether 5 atoms. So group of atoms having some charge, usually called as radicals. Okay, if single atom having either positive or negative charge, they are called as ions. So again these ions are classified into monovalent, bivalent, trivalent, tetravalent, monovalent, bi or divalent, trivalent, tetravalent. What is it means? Mono means single. If it holds only single charge, single positive or single negative charge, it is called as monovalent ion. For example, just before I gave Na plus, how many units of charge? Only 1 unit of positive charge. Chloride ion, Cl minus. Chlorine atom, if it gains 1 electron, it will become chloride ion. So Cl minus. And this also how many units of charge? Only 1 unit of charge. So such ions which are having only 1 unit of charge, it may be positive charge or it may be negative charge. If only 1 unit of charge is there, they are called monovalent. Okay, if they have 2 units of charge, they are called either bivalent or divalent ions. Okay, say for example, calcium Ca2 plus, magnesium Mg2 plus. This is calcium ion, this is magnesium ion. How many units of charge is there? 2 units of positive charge. Okay, so such ions which are having 2 units of charge, they are called as bivalent or divalent ions. Okay, then trivalent. If they have 3 units, tri means 3. If 3 units of charge is there, they are called as trivalent ions. Example, aluminum ion, Al3 plus. Okay, so such like ions, they are called as trivalent ions. Next, tetravalent. Tetra means 4. If they have 4 units of charge, either positive or negative. Say for example, carbide ion. Under some extraordinary conditions, carbon, it gains 4 electrons. So thereby it will become carbide ion, C4 minus. So how many units of charge here? 4 units of charge, negative charge is there. Hence it is called as tetravalent ion. Similarly, in radicals also, okay, there are monovalent radicals, divalent radicals, trivalent radicals, tetravalent, etc., etc. and all. Is it okay? So let us see a few examples. So here already I have written carbonate. How many units of negative charge? Nitrate. How many units of negative charge? Sulfate, sulfite. Observe the number. In case of nitrate, only 1 unit of negative charge. So what do you call this? Monovalent radical. If you take carbonate ion, CO3 2 minus, how many units of charge? 2 units. So bivalent radical. Okay, so like that, ions and radicals, they have been classified into mono, di, tri, tetra, etc. and all.